First Term CBSE Sample Paper Solution. Hi, this is Subhas Pandey. Welcome to my YouTube channel Learn Computer from Subhas. I am teaching computer science from last 20 years. Agenda of this video is to solve the first term question paper of 2021, which is just published by CBSE. Welcome again. This is the second part of the uh, CBSE sample paper solution of the computer science question. So in the first part we have completed the section A, and in the section B the question we have to start with the questions of the 26 number questions, and these questions are generally for the related to the output related questions. So the second question, 26 number question is this: the what is the output of the following code? So t is equal to 100 and print t into 2. So the answer will be C. C is C, that is the 200. So as we know that the tuple values are multiplied, the list values are multiplied, but if you want to, if you one value is only there in tuple, then it assumes that as a value, it stores that as a value. You can see this through this example program. Now you can see this, that so run the Python shell, and you can see that if the tuple is equal to 200, and if you printing this tuple, it will print 200, or if you are writing print tuple into 2, it will print 400. But if you are writing tuple equal to 200 comma, so it will print. But if you are, and then when we write tuple into 2, so it will print 200 into 200. So this, in this case, the tuple is, in this case the tuple is in this case the tuple is value. So it works like a value where the 200 is stored there, and in this case the this is the tuple, a list, tuple list. So when we multiply the tuple with some value, then it repeats the list. So this is the thing. So you have to remember that when one value is stored in a tuple, then it acts like a value. Now now the second 26 number question is clear to you. So its answer is so since tuple value is 100, so t into 2 means it will print 200. Now next question is, next question is 27. 20 in the 27 question, that one my txt file is there, and there are some values are there: twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder. So these are the values are there. So the question is that just open the my txt file, and then through store the values in a data read lines, through read lines. That means it will store all the values like a list, all the lines like a list, So there will be 3 elements in that particular list, and this data becomes a list. So the data type of this is a list, and elements are the lines. Which line? So if you so the here the statement is to find the length of the data. So length of the data is the number of elements of that list, data list. So number of elements is 4. So the answer will be, this is the answer, 4. Next question is 28. Identify the output of the following Python statements. So Python statements like x has having some values. It is the list, and y is the value of x1 2. 1 2 means this is the first element of the list, and this is the second element of the list. So a list is inside, there is another list is there. So when we access the list elements, so this will give this list, it will access this list, and 2 will give the values of the this second list, the last value, since 2, so 0 1 and 2. So the value will be, the output will be, that is the 15. So this is the answer, this will be the answer. So the again understand it. So this is a list, in this list another list is there, so 2 lists are there inside this X list. And when I want to access some individual element of a list inside another list, so then we have to keep the 2 parameters, 2 index values are there. So first index values is the list numbers. So this is the 1, so this is the 0 number list, and this is the 1 index value list. And to access the inside list values, we have to give the index name. So thus 2 is the index name of this list. So 0 1 2, so 15 is the answer. So the answer is clear. Now next is 29 question. Identify the output of the following Python statements. So this is a little bit easy question. X is equal to 2, so x is less than 9. So this is the loop, and this loop will learn up to 8, and each and every time the value of x is gets printed, and the value of x is incremented or increased by 1. So it will starts from 2. So 2 3 4 5 6 8. So this will be the answer. Next is the 30 number question. Identify the output of the following Python statements. So Python statement consists, these are the Python statements. So b is equal to, the initial value of b is 1, and the one range is one loop is running through the range. The starting values of this range is 1, and it runs up to 9, because the 10 is the last element, so it will be less than 1 of 10. So 9, and each and every time the value of a is increased by 2, so steps is 2. Now every time we are increasing the value by b, so the answer of this statement will be 3 and 6. 3 and 6, you can check it. So I have written some programs there. All these questions, there is a program there. So you can see values of that statement is increasing. So each and every time the 36 b is added with the a plus 2. So suppose the b is added with the initial value of b is starting value is 1, then 3, then 5, then 7, then 9. So each and every time the value is b is added with the a value and with the addition of 2, so it will give the 3 6. So it will give the 3 6. Now next question is so this is the question. Next question is, and this is now the question number 31. So 31, the question is that one list is there and some values are there, and these values are 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then two values are inserted there, 3 in the position 3 and 2. So you can see that how the after insertion, how the list 1 is looks, what are the elements of the list 1 and what are its position. Then we have to print the list 1 position minus 5. So first see the program, run the module. So you can see the elements are there, 10, 15. So in the first and second, third position there, element 3 is inserted there, and then after third 0, 1, 2, 3, fourth and fifth position there is a element there, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the output will be look like this. So actually the values are initially like this. Values are initially like this: 10, 15, 20, 25, then 30. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now after inserting the two elements, the array, the list becomes like this: 10, the list becomes 10, 15, and then 3, and then 20, then 20, and then 20, and then 4, 25 and 30. So two elements are gets inserted. So now to access the list minus 5 position, so the minus 5 position is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and this is the minus 5. So you can this 3 is there. So the question in the question, the elements are gets inserted in a particular position, and then we get the particular position value. So you can see that these are the elements there, and after inserting, the elements become, the positions becomes its elements position change, and as per the elements position, you have to find out the minus fifth element. So this is the minus 1 position, this is the minus 1 position, then this is the minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and this is the minus fifth. So this is the now again. So now we have solved the question number 31. So now the question number 32, there is a tuple, and this tuple consists some values there, and these values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have to store these values in a binary file test.bin, and this is the program for that. So first import pickle, and then store the values there in a tuple, and then open a file. So you have to fill up the this blank space. So storing in the binary file, we use the dump function. So for before using the dump function, pickle module is there, so it is already written pickle. So dump will be the dump, the tuple one, and so B will be the answer. So the answer is the B. The answer is B. The right answer will be dump tuple 1 my file. Dump tuple 1 my file. Next question is 33. So this question is on CSV file. So one table is there, and this table is and there are some contents are there. So using these tables, we have to fill up this place. So the question is that display function is there. So opening the file, and then total sum is the variable where the total of this summation salary is there, and we have to add these things. And while true, the loop will run till the contents in the file is there. So number of rows, and each and every time the in the record, this is the record, the each and every record is just stored there in a R, and we are checking that where the if the R0, if the roll number whatever passed here as a E number, if that is the roll number of that particular the R0 means employee number of that particular record, then it will not print, it will not sum these things. So they for to to the question is that you have to uh, display, I want the execute afterwards display write the appropriate job. So output is 19,007. So you have to skip this 103 value. So if to skip this value, what will be the statement, appropriate statements required for there? So this is the question. Question is that this is the table, and this table is stored in employee data, and then we have to get the summations of this salary, and the loop is running to access each and every record of the this table. And if the record number, that is the employee number, in this employee number is equal to 103, one employee number is equal to 103, then record must be skipped. So skipping the accept the this 103 record salary, all the salaries gets uh, stored, or summation of all the salaries takes place. So this is the program. So to for doing this, what is the required, what is the required statements is required there? So required statements, this is the thing. The required statements is jump, break, continue, return. So to skip any particular record or any particular condition, we use the continue statements. Break stops the loop or ends the loop. Jump sends the control to one position to another position, and returns the value. So it ends the function. But continue is the keyword which executes, which runs the loop, continues the loop, but it skips the rest part of the loop for that particular condition. So here continue statement will be used. So answer will be C. Answer is C. So this is the answer. C. Next question is, what will be the output of the following Python code? So this is the A definition of function, and this definition of function, there is a function add, and the function is adding the two numbers num1 and num2, and then the this is the another, after this the sum is not as part of the function, so add 20 30. So this question, what will be the summation printing? So this actually in this definition, for running the definition, we have to run the definition to execute it. So in this program, the add function is not executed. so it will not give any output. So the answer will be the this one, none. So since the function is not running, so it will not give any output. Print sum is sum is not there, no sum value is there, so it will give none output, because the function is not executes, it is not executing. Now the next question is 35. So in the 35 question, evaluate the following expressions. So its answer is actually 18. So how it the answer is 18? How the, so you can see that 16 minus, so this will execute like this: 16 minus 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. So 16 minus 6. 16 minus 6 is 10, and then 10 is multiplied with 5, and this again after doing 16 minus 4 plus 2, 4 plus 2, and then into 5 plus 2 to power 3, and then into 4, so it will give 18. So 18, how it is giving the 18? So results is taking place like the 16 plus 4. So the answer will be the like this: 16, 16, then minus 4 plus 2 is actually 6, and into 5. So 6 into 5, 6 into 5 plus 2 to the power 3 into 4. So it will be 16 minus 30 plus 8 into 4. So 16 minus 30 plus 32. So it will be 16 plus 2 is. So this way the whole equation is working. This expression, it is executing from this side, and the brackets is first, then the power, and then all the operation. So this question is clear. Now next question is define my function. So this function uh, is related with the some values. What will be the output of the my function? Variable 1, variable 2, and variable 2, variable 1, and then 100, 20, 25. So how it is active? Print minus function. So 50 is given there. So the first value of variable 2 will change from 200 to 50, and the rest become. So it is first answer. First output will be 150, and rest is so addition. So rest is my function is called without any parameter. So it will add these two things. So the answer is this one. This one, sorry. Answer is 150. Now what will be the output of the following codes? So this is again this output will be, for as per the program, the output is 50-50, because the output is here given the in your solution, that is of the question 50 and 5 is given, but the answer of this question is 50-50. You can see the answer. So this is the question. This question print value. So to run this program, you can see the answer is so you can see the answer is 50 and has 50. So actually the question is that 50 is replaced by 50. So the answer in the answer sheet, the answer is given as 50 50, but the answer will become the 50 has 50. Next question is question is so next question is page number 38. This is the third 38th question. So in the next question, the question is that what will be the output of the following code? So the output will be import random, and these are the values are there for for answering these questions. One thing you have to remember is that you have to find out the loop. So this loop is the loop. This loop will run up to 4 times, 0 to 3. So 4 outputs are there, 4 values it will print. So each and every time 4 time it is printing. Okay, now next time the it will print how many values it can create. So it can create 0 1 2. So 1, sorry, that is the 1 and 2, only 1 and 2, because 3 1 lesser than the 3, the range of the numbers, it will generate range of the numbers like 1 and 2, on 1 and 2, because 1 is the starting value and 1 lesser than 3, so 2. So the index value of this is 0, this is 1, and this is 2, and this is 3. So only these two values it can display, because only 1 and 2 is. So this question is wrong, this cannot. So this Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, this is also wrong. Kolkata is there. And then Mumbai, Delhi, this is also not possible. Delhi is not possible. So next the Mumbai, Chennai, Mumbai. So this is the answer last. So for answering this random type of random related questions, we have to see that how many times the loop is running, and what is the range of the rand int function. So rand int functions range is 1 and 2. So here, and after getting the range index value, so this is the actually the random through and random, we are getting the index value of this list. So the index values is possible index values is either 1 or 2. So only these two values can be displayed. It cannot display Delhi and Kolkata. So all the Delhi and Kolkata is wrong, and the only the right is the Mumbai, Chennai. It can print any type of Mumbai, or Chennai, or Mumbai, Chennai. In this way it can print. So this is the answer, and this is the explanation of the answer. Next question is, what will be the output of the following codes? So this code will give the answer as this is the list, and you can see that whenever the value of I is divisible by 5, then it is divided by the 5 integer value is getting, then when it is divisible by 3, it is divided by the 3 integer value. So the first value is 25, so it is divisible. so it 5, and then the second value is not coming under any condition of these twos, so it will print 15 at 8. Then the third value is 5, so it will print 15. 15 is divisible by, so 15 is divisible by what is the value there, so 75. 75 is divisible by 5. 75 is divisible by 5, so it will divide by 5, and when we divide 75 by 5 it is getting the 15, and rest the value is 12. 12 is divisible by 3, so 4. So this is the right answer. Rest is not right because here 5 is there and here 14 is there, so 14 is not possible, so this is the right answer. Next question, suppose content of mind, this is the content of the text file, and this is the statement for opening the file and my file, through my file, and the record through this all the words are splitted, so each and every words we can access through this record. All the words will be stored using this so in this way we are getting the length of the record. We have to find out the length of the record. So length of the record is what? So length of the, how many words are there, so how many words are there, that is will be the length of the record. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26. So 26 is the right answer. 26 is the right answer. Next question is the find the output of the following code. So output is this question is there is some value stored there, and if the value is uppercase, the letter is upper, then convert it to the lower, and if the lower, then convert it to the upper, and if the digit is there, then convert it with the another hash symbol. So convert it with the hash symbol, and if it is digit, then change the, then store the previous value to that to that string, and if it is not digit, then store the hash. So as per these conditions, the answer of this question is Python hash a. So P capital, all the thing, all the rest is the in a small, so up to this O is there, and next N is there, and this is the output. So small capital is a small, small becomes capital, and the digit becomes hash in this way, at a at the rate. So this is the answer. Next this is the file, text file is there, and this text file is we are reading this text file. This statement is reading the text file, and after reading this text file we are getting the length of that, then close that. So length of this x will be what? So my text honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. So how many how many letters are there? Whatever the letters, if it is having the 27 letters. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26, and dot is 27. So the answer is this one. Answer is, so length of this record, that is the string is 26. So what, how the number of characters in this file is stored here, and the length, so the length of this x is the number of characters there. Next is the 43. Suppose the content of my txt file, and this contents is up again, read the files, and then print y. Print y means how many numbers, how many the is there. So the number of the is the my txt dot text. So my file dot txt contains the values. Culture is the wandering of the mind or and the spirit. So here that 1, 2 and 3 and the word is there. So the answer is 3. So this program is actually counting the number of the in this text file, my file dot text, and the contents of this text file is this. Culture is the word. So this is little bit easy. Now what will be the output of the following code? So output is, this function is related with the global value and global value, and so the output will be a 4 and 5, 355, 355. It is the 355. You can check the program. Check the program 355, because the program is that in this program through global and global value is there. So the next question is 47 number question. So this is related with the absolute directory structure path of the file. So the path of this file, we have to choose the option for the path of this syllabus dot IJPG file. So path of this is school, then academics, then syllabus. So this is the school, academics and syllabus. So this is the right answer. Rest is the wrong. So B is the right answer. Now next question 48 is assume the content of the student.txt, and this contents is stored there. So it will stored, what will be the data type of the following record. So open my directory, my file, read lines, my file does. So the data types, so whenever the lines are stored, that is in the form of list, that is in the form of list. So its data type is list. This is the answer. It will be stored as, because read lines stores the information in a list, and one line is the, in each and every element is the each and every line of this file. So next question is what will be the output of the following code. So this question you can see that this question there is a tuple, and in this tuple there is a list there. You can see it, there is a list there, and this list and here the tuple element value is changed. So as we know that tuple elements value cannot be changed, but if the tuple element value is a list, then it can be changed. So the this statement tuple 2, so this is the tuple 2 element, and in this one element is we are changing the one element, so 0 2, this 2 position value is changed to 3.14. So it will answer is 1 2, then 1 3.14 and then 3. This is the answer. It's the right answer. 1 2 1.1 comma 3.14 and 3. Now the next is question is related with the this question, case study based question. So case study based question is related with a CSV file. So if you are knowing that how to open a CSV file and how to do some work there, then you can answer it. So first blank lies is the import. So for your working with the CSV file, you have to import the CSV model. So this is the answer. CSV, import CSV only, small CSV, not capital. And then identify the so for writing operations, in a CSV file, for writing operation in a CSV file, here the statement is record. So this is the next statement, the record. Identify the code of blank mark statement 2. So where you have to write of how to open the file. For opening a file, you have to write the name of the file and then its mode. So for writing mode, this is the answer. We have to open the file and this is for blank space in the file. So for opening this is for the opening for write mode. For during this has been assigned the so a creative style will help in complete. So for writing, we have to, this is the correct statement. This is the correct option B. Correct option is B. And then third statement, student writer, this is the writer required. So for writer we have to use the writer module. So this is the this will be the answer, writer dot my file. So here CSV dot writer and my file is the file handler name, my file, writer comma my file. And then next question is this one is the right answer. This is the right answer. D is the right answer. D roll number, name, classes. And 54 is the identified suitable code for blank space in the line marked in the blank space. So this is the answer. So its answer will be data record writer dot fh 54. So record, this is the, and then rust is the 55 is the right rows. You can see the things there. So here the record data. So this is the record handler, and then append the contents there. So this is related with the CSV file, and this CSV file, this is a very sample question paper in the sample book, in the textbook. This is the question. So you can answer all the question very easily. Just you have to prepare for a little bit, prepare the question paper. So hoping that this video will help you to answer the questions properly in CBSE board, and hoping that you will get good through the course. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. If this video is useful for you, then subscribe the channel and like the channel. Thank you for watching.